Okay, everyone. Okay, Abdullah Farhan, I think he has come back. So, Abdullah Farhan, open your camera so that I can see you. Okay, now I think, okay, change your profile picture as well. Abdullah Farhan. You have to be sober. Yeah. So, yes, please open your books of Tarbiyah and go to page number 45 in the book. The topic which we are going to study right now is about the Madani life of the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The life of the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which was spent in Medina. This is the topic of the day. And quickly confirm me that how many of you have got the books by raising your hands without opening your cameras. All right, I can see Saindalha, Ayan. Okay, many boys are giving response, mashallah. And I'm still waiting for these boys, Abdul Sami, Abdul Rahman, Ahmad, Anas, Uzair, Ejaz. So keep in mind that if someone does not participate in the classroom and if he does not give the response, so he will not be allowed to stay in the classroom. It's better for that person to be removed from the class if he is not responding to the teacher who is teaching him. Okay, Fazullah, it's not the right time to join the classroom. Okay, you are too late to join. You are joining the class after 10 minutes. So I have marked your attendance time. So next time, be responsible and be punctual. Okay, Abdul Sami has responded, mashallah, and waiting for Abdul Rahman. Okay, Uzair, I'm not, yeah, now, Ejaz, have you got the book? Okay, Sir Kafil, are you there? Please confirm me that, are you there? Yes, sir. Sir Kafil, are you there from your school?
Assalamu alaikum. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So, right, boys, we have got the books. We have opened the books. So, the topic is that I have confirmed you. So, now, yes, let's start the topic by reading the first paragraph in the book on page number 45. And then we'll be discussing about this topic, that what we are going to study over here. Quickly start this. Along with the orange box, you have to read that as well. Okay, the small box. Prophet ﷺ, we are going to study and discuss about some things like second thing which we are going to study is that the treaty, okay, treaties and the agreements which were signed by the Holy Prophet ﷺ and among all the non-Muslims who were fighting against Muslims. Right, and the third thing which we'll be discussing is that the battles and ghazwat which were fought during the life of the Holy Prophet ﷺ in Medina while staying in Medina. Okay, now have you got it? How many topics we are going to study? Please confirm. Yes, by raising your hands. How many boys are listening me? Confirm me, everyone. Okay, I want to see your hands, especially Abdul Rahman, Fazullah, and Ahmed. Yes, okay. Abdul Rahman is still not responding. And Ejaz is also not there. I think he's not listening. So, yes. Okay. Three boys are still silent. Abdul Rahman. Right. So let's start the Brotherhood Muakhat from Brotherhood. Yes, read it. Okay. Yes, please confirm that how many boys have studied page number 45 till the end of page number 45? Right. So, yes, what's the meaning? Now I'm asking you a question. What's the meaning of becoming a brother of someone? Okay. Yes, we know that we are brothers among each other, but what's the meaning of becoming a brother? For example, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq Raziallahu Ta'ala anhu became the brother of Hazrat Kharjia bin Zayd. What's the meaning of this? Yes, Hasib Saqib. Okay, I think he has not listened my question. Yes, Ahyan Bartla.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Have you heard my question?
Okay, what was the question? I was reading.
Okay, my question is, okay, let me repeat it again. My question is that what's the meaning of becoming a brother of someone? Okay. Yes, Hasib. Okay, now I think they're not listening. So at the beginning, when Muslims started migrating from Mecca to Medina, so when they settled out there in Medina, so you know that Muslims did not have their own homes, especially the Muslims of Mecca, they did not have homes in Medina. So it was quite difficult time for the people who migrated from Mecca to Medina. So that was really a difficult time for them. But you know, the Muslims who were living in Medina at that time, so they welcomed all those Muslims who migrated. So they made them brothers. Okay, so they called them their brothers and they welcomed them warm-heartedly. You know, so at that time they told the Muslims that you are no longer in trouble. You will stay with us. And at that time, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq Raziallahu Ta'ala anhu was invited by Hazrat Kharjia bin Zayd Ansari. You know, so these are the examples of brotherhood. So meaning of brotherhood, I want to explain over here. That's a word in Arabic language that is called muahad. So if we call it in English language, so we will call it brotherhood. You know, so muahad was seen over there in Medina, and now I think you have understood the meaning of muahad. Muahad means that the Muslims of Medina welcomed the Muslims of Mecca, and uh, they welcomed them, okay, to stay with them. So this was the portrait, the scenes were shown over there as that the Muslims were not in trouble, okay, especially the Muslims of Mecca. So please yes, Ahya Marla, have you understood the meaning of brotherhood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me ask you the next question. Yes, Muslims of Mecca, you know, when they migrated, so can you tell me about them? That were they rich, or were they having a lot of money or not? Were they, yes, Uzair.
Sir, they weren't having a lot of money and they didn't even have farms.
They did not even have, sorry.
They didn't even have farms, cattle, or fields.
Okay, right. Yes, Anas. Saim Talha.
Sir, there's no money.
Yeah, they did not have money, and in the book, so yes, boys, make your answers delightful and easy to understand, for interesting as well. Okay, right? So do not make your answers complicated for other people. Like Saim Talha is trying to give the answers in a very, very small way. He does not use a long sentence, just he says in single word answers. So these are the things which are not acceptable in the classroom. Show yourself that you are excited, show yourself that you are learning with passion, everything you're there, right, boys? Okay, so in the book we have seen a word that is penniless. Penniless means they did not have a single rupee in their pockets. Neither, as Uzair has explained, that they did not have cattle, they did not have farms, they did not have nothing. Okay, they did not have houses to live. Everything um, they were having nothing out there in Medina. So at that difficult time, obviously, you can consider that that sort of situation, that if you are migrating from your home to another place in an area, and you do not have a single thing, okay, you do not have money in your pockets, do not have bank balance, do not have car, do not have houses. So obviously you can imagine the situation, that how would you stay over there. So at that time, muakhat, brotherhood was seen over there. So yes, this was a thing in the first year of migration. This was the first point which we have discussed right now. So keep in mind, inshallah, I'll be, yes, Ahyan Martla, do you have something to say, or lower your hand? Yeah, okay, right. So let's move towards the verse, the ayah in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, the believers are but a single brotherhood. All the believers, meaning of believers is mu'mineen, Muslims. The believers or Muslims are but a single brotherhood. They are like brothers. So now let's move towards the second topic, that is the hospitality of the Ansar and the self-respect of migrants. On page number 46. How many of you have started? Please confirm. Right. Okay. Abdul Sami, Ahyan Bartla. Okay, keep raising your hands for a while so that I can see your hands. Do not lower your hands quickly. I cannot see Hasib Saqib, Arham, Faizullah, Abdul Sami, Ahyan Bartla. Okay, at the beginning of the class, I have told you that boys, if you are not participating in the classroom, so it's that's not compulsory for you to stay in the class. Okay, it's better for you to leave the class, everyone. I think Ajaz is not listening here. Hasib Saqib, Ahyan, they're not responding. No one will open the camera. If someone does, so he's not following the rules. It means that he's not following the rules. I have not asked you to open the cameras. wise, I think you have finished reading. So let me ask you first question. Can you guess how many boys can tell me about the hospitality of Ansar? First of all, tell me about the meaning of Ansar. What is the meaning of Ansar? What have you understood by this word Ansar? Okay, let me ask Abdul Sami. Yes, Abdul Sami. Can you tell me the meaning of Ansar? Okay, Anas. Saim Talha.
Sir, the Ansar is
Meaning of Ansar.
meaning of
No,
Ansar.
I'm asking you the meaning of Ansar. Can you tell me the meaning? What is the yeah? Okay, Uzair.
In the do you know about it children people that are Ansar are the helpers.
Oh, I think it's
Sir,
not
the
clear.
children in do
Okay,
you
yes,
know?
Ahmed.
Sir, you unmute me.
Yeah, Abdul Sami, explain meaning of Ansar. Right. So meaning of Ansari is a person who was a resident of Medina. Ansari was a person who was resident of Medina and also Muslim. Right? Yeah.
Ansar
Now,
are those
yes, please
people
tell
who
me
live
that
in
how.
Medina.
Yeah, who live in Medina and they are Muslims, right? So now please tell me about the hospitality. Hospitality means how they behave with the Muslims. Okay, how they behave with the Muslims who migrated from Makkah to Medina. Okay, let's see that. Yes, Uzair. Some examples of hospitality.
Hospitality.
Hmm. First example.
So the first example is
Hmm.
sir.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, wait, let me think of how to say
Yeah.
this. Okay, sir, just give me a minute.
Okay, okay. You can take your time. You can read. Yes. The first example of hospitality and sacrifice which was seen in Medina. Yes, let me go towards Hasib Saqib. Yes, Hasib. Okay, Hasib, either open your mic. Yes, Hasib Saqib, I cannot see your mic option over here. Join the class once again. Okay, Ayan Khurram, your turn. Yes.
Sir, friendly reception.
Sorry?
Friendly reception.
Right? Okay, the first example Jazakallah. The first example was seen as they made them friends. Okay, the second example, yes, Uzair.
So the second example is wait,
Mm-hmm.
they got fields, cattle, and properties.
They got, sorry?
They got field, cattle, and properties.
They bought or given. They were given to them, yes. Okay, Saim Talha.
Sir, this separate her houses, her farms, and he grew kids.
Okay, what I have understood with the answer of Saim Talha and Uzair is that all the Ansari people and the Ansari Muslims, they divided their assets and belongings. Okay, all the assets which they had over there in Medina. So they told the Muhajirin, the migrants, that we will be as the wealth fields, cattle, property, and all these things they distributed, they divided. It's really very, very hard to share something with others. For example, Saim Talha goes to the house of Uzair, and he says that Uzair, from now on, I will be staying at your house, and I want to stay over here, stay over here in your house. So Uzair, in response, Uzair will be hesitant, because he'll have to manage all the things in his house. He'll have to see the environment of his house, and he'll have to take the permission of his parents as obviously. So it's really hard for Uzair to deal with Saim Talha, to give him his place, to give him even a single room in his house. Yes, rather than giving him all the money, and rather than making him a friend of him in his house. And it's really hard to give him his wealth, and sharing all the food with him, sharing all the gadgets, all the, for example, all the, yes, the iPad of him with Saim Talha. It's really hard for Uzair to share all these things. So same thing was there in Medina when the Muslims of Makkah went there. So the Ansari people, Ansari Sahaba, Ansari companions of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, they told the Muslims of Makkah that no problem, brothers, you are here, and inshallah we'll be caring about it. We will take care of you all, and inshallah dividing all our assets, including wealth, fields, cattle, and property, and to you as well. So yes, boys. Now till now you have understood. Please confirm by raising your hands. Okay, Jazakallah. So many hands are being raised over here. So there was an incident. Okay, they were like some Ansar had two houses. So they gave one house to his Muhajir brother. There was a Sahabi who gave his one house. Okay, to his brother, free of cost. He did not demand for a single penny, and just he said that just take my house and live over here, spend your life with me. That's not a problem. So for him, they also gave a half share of his harvest crops and fruits for their orchards to their Muhajir brothers, as we can read in the book. But the Muhajirin too did not want to burden their brothers. Can someone explain this sentence? But the Muhajirin too did not want to burden their brothers. What is the meaning of this sentence? Yes. Okay. Yes, Uzair.
Sir, what was your question?
My question is that what is the meaning of this sentence, that the Muhajirin did also not want to burden their brothers? Burden.
It means it means they not want to be dishonest to his brothers.
No. Burden means boj dalna. For example, in Urdu we call it boj dalna. So they did not. They were thinking that if we are partners of them, so we should not be. Our situation should not be like that. We demand for something else. Okay. For example, if an Ansari companion has given one house to another person, so that person will not be demanding for another thing. Like, you have given me one house, okay, I want to take your car as well. I want to take your lunch as well. I want to take everything from you. So this is the meaning of burden. Okay. So all the Muslims who migrated from Makkah to Medina, so they were also thinking that we should not be giving them a lot of tension over there. We should be staying over there with peace. Okay. We should not be burden our brothers, our Ansari brothers. Boj dalna. Boj dalna. Have you understood the meaning of burden now?
Yes, sir.
Ayan Khurram, can you explain all this thing which I have explained right now? Ayan Khurram. Yes. Okay, Ayan Khurram is not there. He's not taking participation. Okay. Is Anas there? Anas is there or not? Yes, Anas, have you understood the meaning of yes, burden? Okay, Anas, are you listening, boy?
No, sir.
You have not understood.
No.
Okay. Okay, my question was, okay, see this sentence over here in the book. But the Muhajirin too did not want to burden their brothers and began trading and working with them. This sentence clearly, okay, wait for some. Okay, Abdullah Farhan, yes, now
Sir,
I can see your
burden
hand.
meaning is boj banna, sir.
Yeah, exactly. I have explained, but Anas, he has not understood the meaning of burden. Burden means I have told you that, for example, Abdullah Farhan has given a room to Uzair in his house. Okay, in that situation, when Uzair has migrated from his house to Abdullah Farhan's house, so Uzair will be thanking Abdullah Farhan for giving him one room in his house, rather than he is telling Abdullah Farhan that Abdullah Farhan, okay, you have given me your one room in your house, so now I want your car as well. Okay, then Abdullah Farhan will say, oh, okay, brother, you can take my car. And then the demands of Uzair are increasing again and again. He's saying, okay, Abdullah Farhan, I want your mobile as well. I want your iPad as well. And I want everything from you. So this is the meaning of burden, okay? For example, if yeah, a person is giving you a lot of things in his house and he's helping you. But in this situation, when someone is helping you, you are asking for other things as well. So it is the meaning of burden, okay, for demanding for other things as well, for demanding for other things, for more things which are there. So I think you should understand now the meaning of burden. So in that situation, when all the Muslims, yes, all the Muslims migrated from Mecca to Medina, in that situation, lots of examples of brotherhood and his hospitality were seen, as the Ansari Sahaba were giving a lot of things in the face of wealth, fields, cattle, property, and other things. And at that time there was a Sahabi whose name was Abdurrahman bin Auf, Raziyallahu ta'ala anhu. He made a partnership and he supplicated to the Almighty that to bless his brother with abundance and plenty. As for himself, he spread out a sheet in the marketplace, kept a tray, and started selling cheese. Allah blessed him with plenty, and a day came when his goods were entering Medina, laden on 100 camels. This was the example of barakah, in which, okay, when you're helping someone, so surely Allah Almighty is Allah Subhanahu wa Taala is looking at all the things which you are doing right at that time when you're helping other brother. So Allah Almighty is watching you, and inshallah He will give you plenty of things in rewards. you know and He will not be taking. Yes, all these things are considered as sadaqah. you know when you are helping any person, so it means you're giving sadaqah to that person. For example, if you are visiting a sick person, so it is also considered in sadaqah. Going for asking for the help, okay, going for iyada. So if you are going for iyada without any sort of intention, so it will be considered as sadaqah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala watches our all the deeds, and he helps us in many ways. So yes, boys. So we have finished the the topic hospitality and brotherhood. So this was our today's topic. So I think you should be able to tell us about the first year of migration. The first year of migration, meaning of migration. Can someone explain the meaning of migration after studying all these things in today's lesson? Please explain. Please tell me that how many of you have understood the meaning of migration. Okay. Yes, Saim Talha.
Sir, go to go to another country.
Go to another country. Okay. Yes, Abdullah Farhan.
Yes, sir.
Meaning
Yes,
of
sir.
migration. Have you understood the meaning of? So
Yes,
what's
sir.
the meaning?
Migration is that when someone tease you too much and when मतलब आप अपने इस्लाम अपने दीन पे नहीं रह सकते, so we
You are speaking in Urdu.
go somewhere place, some
Okay.
other.
Okay. Right. Yes, Uzair.
So migration means that when someone gives you one thing, you ask for more things.
No. Boys, what are you doing? Saim Talha has tried to explain things, and Abdullah Farhan is also has tried to explain the meaning of migration in his way. Okay, simple definition of migration is moving from one place to another place due to hardships, due to difficulties. Okay, uh, the meaning of migration is moving from one place to another place for peace. This is the meaning of migration. And okay, when did the Muslims migrate from Mecca to Medina? In the first year of Hijrah, right? So and what happened when they visited Medina? Okay, in Medina, were they told? Did the Muslims of Medina ask them to go out of Medina? Yes, Uzair. Or welcome them?
They welcomed them.
Okay, they welcome them in many ways. Okay, all the things which they had, they made them partners, they made them friends, they asked to live with them with peace, and they shared everything which they had. Okay, and what was the behavior of Muslims of Makkah? Ayan Khurram. Yes, Ayan, are you there, Ayan?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I'm asking that. What was the behavior of Muslims of Makkah? Were they feeling themselves thankful, or were they demanding for other things?
Sir, they were thankful.
Okay, were they demanding for other things, or did they burden the Muslims of Medina?
No, sir. They did not.
Okay, they did not burden them. Yeah, exactly. They did not burden them. They did not demand for other things. Okay, and what Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, yes, who will tell me the reward of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala which He blessed the Muslims of Ansari Muslims? There was an example which was shared in the book, is that Allah Subhanahu wa Taala rewarded 100 camels. 100 camels were rewarded to a Sahabi. And who was the Sahabi who was awarded by 100 camels? Can someone explain? Can someone tell me? On page number 46, we have studied this. Okay, no one is up here. Okay, yes, Abdullah Farhan.
Yes, sir.
What was the name of the Sahabi?
Yes, sir.
What was the name of Sahabi which was awarded by 100 camels?
Abdurrahman bin
in
Auf.
reward? Abdurrahman bin Auf. Okay, why was he rewarded by 100 camels? Why?
Because he worked hard.
No, he did not. This was not the reason, boy. Abdullah Farhan, you have not explained the reason clearly. Yes, rightly. Yes, Uzair, why was he awarded 100 camels?
Sir, because he was a good Muslim.
No. This is not the reason. Saim Talha.
Sir, Hazrat Abdullah bin Auf rewarded the 100 camels because
Abdurrahman bin Auf, okay? Because
because
Why? Quickly.
they live with the Sahabi. They live with the Sahabi so peacefully.
No, boys, because he created a partnership with the brothers who migrated from Makkah. You know, there was a partnership which, you know, a business partnership. You know, he met the Muslims who were from Makkah. He met their partners. So watching this partnership, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala was so pleased with Hazrat Abdurrahman bin Auf radiallahu ta'ala anhu, and in reward, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala blessed him with 100 camels. Now, have you understood? Okay, yes, Abdullah Farhan.
Yes.
Now, have you understood, boy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now can you explain the reason? Okay, now let me ask Anas. Anas, are you there? Yes, Anas, are you listening?
Yes.
I think. Okay, now can you explain the reason why was Abdurrahman bin Auf radiallahu ta'ala anhu rewarded by 100 camels? You know, yes, boys. Now I have seen the situation over here in the classroom. I have seen, I have picked good boys as well who respond me, who participate in the class, and I have got some boys like Ahmed, Anas, Fazullah. They do not give me response. They do not listen properly. While some boys are here who are good and they try to give response, like Saim Talha, Uzair, Abdullah Farhan. So these are the boys. Right now we have 7 boys only. So, okay, now let's finish this lesson. Inshallah, we'll be meeting in the next class. Till then, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.